Today, we are going to be talking about cryptids. What is a cryptid? Well, I'm so happy that you asked. A cryptid is an animal or creature whose existence is rumored or claimed but has not been scientifically proven. These beings are often subjects of folklore and eyewitness accounts rather than tangible evidence like DNA or skeletons. There are a few key boxes that need to be ticked in order to be classified as a cryptid. The first being unproven existence. This basically meaning that your existence hasn't been confirmed by the scientific community. The second being evidence based off of accounts. This basically means that the evidence comes solely from indirect sources like sightings, footprints, or local legends. Speaking of local legends, the third one happens to be your origins being based in folklore. Many cryptids originate from myths and local stories. And last but not least, your origins don't necessarily have to be rooted in supernatural origin. While many of them are mysterious, some cryptids might have explanations rooted in misidentified or unknown wildlife. Now, most of these stories and evidence are going to be coming directly off of the Cryptid Wiki, so don't be afraid to swing by the Cryptid Wiki and check out some of the weird and freaky animals that they have there. I do have to warn you that viewers' discretion is advised, being as that some of the origins of some of these cryptids are rather gnarly, but I just want you to be prepared just in case you run into a Loch Ness monster.
Oh, it's your boy, DaCozmicSquid, your terror from beyond the cosmos, and today we're going to be talking about the Loch Ness monster. But before we do talk about the Loch Ness monster, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, as it does help out with the algorithm. If this is your first time coming across this channel, hit that notification bell. There's plenty of other videos and content that I do plan on dropping later on this month, as it is the spooky season. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Without any further ado, let's begin. So this particular cryptid, unlike the other cryptids that we've discussed so far, don't really have another subset of other cryptids. The Loch Ness monster, affectionately known as Nessie, can be located in the Scottish Highlands of Loch Ness, at least if my GPS coordinates are correct. Nessie is described as an aquatic, long-necked, lizard-like creature with one or more humps protruding from the water. Now, interest in this particular cryptid didn't really jump into the mainstream until about 1933 with a series of blurry, highly disputed photos and sonar readings. The broader scientific community described Nessie evidence as hoaxes, misidentification, and wishful thinking. Now, modern interest, at least around the time of 1933, was really sparked when Alex Campbell, a water bailiff for Loch Ness and part-time journalist, published an article about Nessie, a large fish-like creature, in the Everness Courier around May 2nd of the exact same year. The witness, Audie McKay, and her husband John were diving when they claimed to have seen the creature around May 15th, also of the exact same year. Another witness, George Spencer, and his wife claimed to have seen a most extraordinary form of animal cross the road in front of their car. They described the creature as having a large body, being about 4 feet tall or 1.2 meters high, and having a staggering length of about 25 feet or 7.6 meters. They also described the creature as having a long, wavy neck about as thick as an elephant's trunk. They also described the creature as having absolutely no limbs, but still somehow being dragon-like. These are far from the only examples of a Nessie sighting. Another witness, named Hugh Gray, claims to have taken a photo near Foyers around November 12th. The photo was slightly blurred and wasn't a particularly solid piece of evidence. You also have Arthur Grant, a motorcyclist who claims to have nearly hit the creature. You also have a South African tourist named C.E. Taylor who claims to have filmed the creature for 3 minutes on a 16mm camera in 1938. You even have police witnesses, with William Fraser, the chief constable of Evernessshire, writing a letter claiming beyond the shadow of a doubt that the creature exists and his worries that a monster hunting party will form. Not the monster hunting party that you're thinking about. These are just a bunch of people who got together with improvised weapons in order to hunt down So maybe this is exactly the monster hunting party you're thinking about. Now these are just a small handful of accounts. What with this creature being one of the most camera-shy yet attention-starved creatures quite possibly on this list. My advice for dealing with this monster of Loch Ness: stay out of Loch Ness. This has been your terror from beyond the cosmos, the Cosmic Squid. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, particularly if this is your first time coming across this channel. I do have a couple of other cryptid videos up, as well as a plethora of other content. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well, as it will inform you as to when I do drop a new video. I've been the Cosmic Squid, you've been awesome, and we will see you soon.